Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Wednesday, the 15th of December, 2021. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. In that, I do general channeling for the collective, but I also give mini reads in there as well. So if you've got a question for your higher self, or if you want guidance about a particular area of your life and you want a mini read, come along in there. It's by donations for those mini reads. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there as well. Get yourself booked in. So let's see what energies we've all got going on today. Threshold. This card is just coming out all the time. I tell you, this impatience, we're having to wait. We're on the threshold. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. It's always about to happen. But we're in the between worlds at the moment. It's not happening yet. Let's see if we can get some more information on that. So whatever it is that you're waiting for, still on the threshold of it. It is going to happen. Something's going to happen. But we're in this waiting game at the moment. Now we might be waiting for the full moon, which is on the 19th. That could be when things get going. I don't know. We'll see in the energies anyway. Tell us more. This is the card of being alone. Solitude. By yourself at the moment. But try and be contented by yourself is what I'm getting from that. So if it's you're waiting on a relationship, or you're waiting on, I don't know, restrictions being lifted so you can be around people, getting out of quarantine or something like that, try and make the most of your solitude. One thing that's come up for me in a personal reading for myself, I do a personal reading for myself every week, along with, it's not available, sorry, I shouldn't talk about it. It's not available anymore, because I used to have this program where customers could get a weekly reading from me. And the people that signed up for that program years ago, some people that are still in it. And so I do that for them, and I do that for myself as well. And it came up in that, really make the most of it, because this period might not last and you may not get to experience this again. So don't be so eager to push forward into new things. Yes, we're on the threshold of it and good things are coming, but still make the most of the time you've got now. This message comes out in other people's readings too. Sometimes we can be wanting things to happen, and when they do happen, it's going to be so fast and there's going to be so much going on that we're going to look back and like, why wasn't I enjoying that period of solitude, that time off? Why didn't I really relax and make the most of it? Because we don't realize how busy it's going to get. And so if you're in a lull at the moment, really make the most of it. Ace of Swords, a bright idea. I'll get clarifiers out for all of these as usual. Ace of Cups, wow, 2 aces. Ace of Cups is feeling like your heart's overflowing, so feeling really good about something. The Hanged Man, changing our minds about something here, or a need to change our minds about something. Got an audience behind me. What else? What else is in the energies today? The Hierophant. The Hierophant, it can be spiritual lessons. So you might be changing your mind about a spiritual lesson that you're going through. You might be seeing the lesson in it, or seeing the potential. Oh, I just heard potential. Seeing the potential in something, in a current situation that you're in. This is also the card of commitment as well. So this could be like a need to commit to yourself at the moment and do good things for yourself, especially if you're waiting for a commitment to come in from someone else. What are these aces about then? The ace, whoa, chicken. You can't be next to the tripod. Hang on. Sorry, got to move the cat out of the way, because you just can't. You'll knock it over. She wants to be close to me, and the tripod's close to me. Okay, well, I've got the Ace of Swords here. What's this bright idea? Ace of Swords, to start something new, a bright idea to start something new. It could be a creative project, could be about your work, but it might not be about that. It could be like learning a language, or learning a new skill, or starting a fitness routine, or something like that. Having a bright idea about something. The Tower. something's falling apart, or something's not working at the moment. A surprise idea. The idea might not be coming from you, it might be coming from someone else, and it might be a surprise. Or something's falling apart, or something's just not working, and so you change your mind and you have a new idea of something to move forward on instead. So it could be like a tower moment, as in you're trying to go down this one path, trying to get something to work, and it just isn't happening. And so kind of giving up on that and having a bright idea of something new to go toward. What's behind this? Growth. So there's more growth to be had by focusing on something else at the moment, starting something else. And so if you have been overly thinking about something that you're on the threshold of, something that you're waiting for, and it's taking up a lot of your mind space, today could be a good day to set a new goal, to think about something else, to get on with something else, to distract yourself. It's going to lead to further growth. Ace of Cups. What's this Ace of Cups here for? Feeling really good about something. Like your heart's overflowing. Full of love. Feeling very loved. Could be the receiving of something. What is this? It's a new start. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are getting moving. Yeah, so some things are getting moving. In matters of the heart is what I'm getting there. And so you could be getting lucky in matters of the heart today. In other words, we could be talking about romantic relationships here, but we could just be talking about friends doing nice things for us, or just something making you feel really good because things are moving. There's movement happening. You're receiving some love today. And it feels great, especially for those of you that have kind of been isolated is what I'm getting. Yeah, I'll take both of those. There's movement into balance and grounding behind that as well. So for some of you, you've been isolated, like not receiving a lot of love from any place lately, maybe for a long time now. And someone could be doing something really nice for you today, and you really take that to heart, and it feels really good and makes you feel very grateful for that, feeling very loved. And grounding and movement into balance is like, this is redressing an imbalance, is what I'm getting here. You're long overdue. Some of you are kind of in a deficit, and a love deficit here. You're long overdue. And how do we get into a love deficit? You know, when we seem to have given a lot of love out, and we get to that point where we're not receiving very much of it back at all, and we get either resentful or exhausted. We pull back from giving. And what gives, you know? And it's all about our feelings of whether we're worthy or not to receive. And because when we've got high self-esteem and high self-worth, we know that we're lovable. We know we deserve to be loved. We allow ourselves to receive from others, and then we can get that balance in. So I feel that that's what's behind this. So you could be today receiving some love, and it could be quite overwhelming. Like the Ace of Cups can be an overwhelming feeling of feeling really good. Like if you're not receiving anything from very many people at all, and then someone does one very small nice thing for you, you could feel overwhelmed, you know, this Ace of Cups kind of a feeling, because finally, you know, someone's done something for you. And yeah, it's not necessarily a good sign. I mean, it's nice that you've got that, but it's, if you're feeling that with a little thing, you know, a little thing that someone does for you, if you're feeling that overwhelmingly good kind of thing, but there's a bit of pain behind it, you know, because you know deep down that you deserve more than that. It's a sign that you need to move that into balance. You need to ground that in. You need to, you know, say, yes, this and more, universe. I deserve much more than this. I give much more than this. I deserve to receive more than this. And it might be uncomfortable for you to receive. I mean, you might be pushing these things away. You know, someone compliments and you say, oh, it's nothing, or this old thing. And, you know, just pushing things away. People ask, can they do something for you? And you say, no, it's okay. And so just be careful of that. You need to open up to receive. So I think things are moving kind of in your favor here, but it could be kind of a window to letting you know how much of a deficit that you're in, because maybe of not feeling worthy. So Hanged Man here, this is what you could be changing your mind about. You know, I see a lot of people, not a lot of people, but customers that get readings from me, really overreacting to the slightest thing that people give them, you know, receiving so little, but then feeling so overwhelmingly happy about that because I received so little. And there's really a low expectation there of, just how much they're worthy of. So that could be what you're changing your mind about today. Yeah, death, something that needs to end so you can have a rebirth. So you could be getting clarity on, in a way, how low your self-esteem is to have like such an overwhelming reaction to such a small thing today for some. For some, you might already be in balance and you're receiving good stuff and it makes you feel good and it doesn't feel overwhelming to you. But there's something to change our minds about today, a big letting go to do, so that we can have a new beginning. So we're on the threshold of something. There is some work for you to do, and it feels like it's self-worth and self-esteem to me. So retreat your energy. Retreat your energy is behind that. Needing to stop something. Changing your mind about stopping something, as in changing your mind about carrying on with something and realizing that you need to stop it instead and retreat your energy from that. So you could have been like arguing with someone or trying to change someone's mind or trying to change someone, and this could be realizing, I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop banging my head against this wall. It's not getting me anywhere and I don't need to do this. Retreat your energy away from it. Hierophant, committing to yourself. I think this is about committing to yourself first, especially for those of you that want a committed romantic relationship to come in. You need to commit to yourself first, be putting yourself first. And then it gets reciprocated. That's what I was about to say. And then it gets reciprocated, in other words, and then you attract someone in that wants to love you in that same way, commit to you in the same way. We need to be committed to ourselves and doing great things for ourselves first. What's behind that? So we get back what we give out. And it's not what we give out to others, because you'll have noticed that, especially those of you in the energy that give a lot of love out and haven't received very much back. It's not what we give out to others that gets returned back. It's what we give to ourselves. And so if you're respecting yourself, all likelihood is you're going to be respecting other people as well. And you're going to get a lot of respect back. If you're just respecting other people and disrespecting yourself, you're not going to get that respect back from others. It's how we're feeling about ourselves and what we give to ourselves that gets reflected back. And so hence you've got to commit to ourselves first. Buy yourself a ring, commit to yourself. If you want a committed relationship, be that person for yourself first. Be that person that loves yourself properly first. It will get reciprocated by the masculine energy here. So that means actually take action on it as well. It's not just a concept. Loving ourselves is not just a concept or a feeling. It's actually doing good things for ourselves and making good decisions for ourselves. What's going on in our love lives today? Friendship. I felt like some of you could be receiving from friends today. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So some of you need to be friends with someone first before it becomes a committed relationship. But some of you just need to focus on friendships and getting your needs met and receiving from friends first. Way easier than a romantic relationship. It's way easier to do it with friends. We have less emotional attachments to friends. And so if you need practice in receiving, practice on your friends first. Practice receiving from your friends first. What else in our love lives today? That's too many. What else in our love lives today? Full moon in Gemini says embrace the flow of life. Go with what's flowing and not with what's not flowing at the moment. Life will get so much easier if you do that. And The last quarter moon in Cancer says take a breather. Again, that retreat energy here. Something needs to stop. It needs to end. Take a breather. Back off from something. What else in our love lives today? There we go. I felt there was 2 cards coming out there. First is communication. You might be receiving communication from someone getting in touch with you, saying that they love you, or just expressing their feelings to you. That could be that you need to communicate your feelings to someone else as well. And freedom, setting yourself free because of that. There's something that needs to be said today. Now, this could be to an ex. It could be, a release kind of thing, something that you need to say to release somebody that will set you free as well. But it also could be you need to set yourself free by telling someone what your feelings are for them. Communicating. Either someone doing that with you or you doing that with them. Both. Doesn't matter who instigates it. Take the opportunity. If they instigate it, take the opportunity to say what it is that you need to say. What else is in the energies today? What else? Let it go. Let it go. Stop banging your head against the wall. Something is difficult. Let it go. If something is difficult, let it go. Embrace the flow of life instead. Go with what's flowing instead. Focus on something else. If something isn't working at the moment, it just means that it's not working at the moment. It doesn't mean that it's never going to work. Divine timing is in play. Also have aging as well. I'm one with unlimited love, beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I'm filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. So for some of you, you might be feeling your age today. It could be, you might be feeling weary. Weary, yeah. So love and tend to yourself. Remember this Hierophant card. Commit to yourself. Do some good things for yourself. If you're feeling weary, rest up and, love and nurture yourself. Do some nice things for yourself. I have great passion here as well. Wow, I wasn't picking up on that. Great passion. What else? Yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. Yes, I was feeling that. Maybe about your passions, in fact. Love. Great love today. I mean, that 2 aces, it is good. It is good. There is a new start to be had here with 2 aces there. And you could be on the threshold of a very important relationship in your life here. A pin, a new job or career, that could be the way that the love's coming in. It doesn't have to always be romantic love, Kind of saying that to myself because of these readings. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm about to pull one of them out for your answer. It's just a bit of fun, this. This is just a general reading, don't forget. It's not a private one. But if you do want me to use those crystals and pull some cards out for you in a mini read, come along to my Psychic Cafe show here on YouTube 3 times a week. Can do that for you. That's for donations for those. And if you want me to use them to answer your questions in a private reading, then just book yourself in for a private reading. There's a link in the description box below, and also I'll put one up there. And after you've booked yourself in, just click on the Contact Us page on my website, and you can put your questions in there for your reading. So how best to deal with these energies today? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Keep going. Just keep going. Have patience. Keep on tending to the environment, keep on watering those plants and tilling the soil and, just doing all those things that you need to do. Have patience. Things are unfolding. What else? How best to deal with these energies today? The Queen of Candles. Be open and receptive to receiving. The Queen of Cups there. What can you receive today? The 6 of Candles as well. Yeah, more receiving love, reciprocity, receiving love here. The 6 of Candles. What can you receive back? Some of you are very good at loving, but you're not so good at receiving that love back. Now, the 5 of Candles here. This looks more like the Swords. The Five of Candles. It's about feeling left out. So don't leave yourself out. You need to include yourself. And receiving is actually an art form. It's not a passive thing. It's not just about what everyone else does, wants to give to us kind of thing. We're not a recipient of it. Like I said, we need to put that energy out first. So we need to give it to ourselves first. So if you're loving yourself, and if you're giving to yourself and you're actually receiving from yourself, you're not leaving yourself out anymore, you're not neglecting yourself and your inner child, then other people aren't going to neglect you either, and you're going to receive more of that in. And so definitely get into that, in that receiving mode today. So think of your yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready. Hold that question in your mind, and your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment while you're down there as well. How is this resonating with you? Would love to hear from you all. It really helps my channel out too. Thank you to all of my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're very much appreciated, each and every one of you. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button down there along with that notification bell to hear more from me. I do this daily energy update every single day of the year. I do 3 pick a card reads a week, and I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, and I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. So thanks again for watching. Have a brilliant day. Have the best day ever, in fact. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.